So after hearing that Mera was removed from a cut of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I guess we all thought it was over. That Warner Brothers decided to say, hey, no more Mera. That was awful publicity for our movies, but I guess it's not over yet. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. So remember before the ending of the trial of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, that Mera's scenes were cut down to only 10 minutes of screen time for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. And even though Walter Hamada said that wasn't due to the trial, to all the negative publicity, that is kind of questionable because it does seem like after the trial or even during the trial, they decided to cut her screen time down. And originally, Casey Walsh from Geeks Worldwide said that he's heard from a reputable source that a cut of Aquaman Lost Kingdom had all the Mera scenes removed. Even though the character seems to have a, significant role within the film, in particular to something between her and Arthur Curry. So it seemed like they were going to work around that and maybe even, kill her off. But then another test screening just happened this week, and I don't know. This is weird. According to Moonlight Warrior, Amber Heard's screen time in the latest Aquaman 2 test screening is close to 20 minutes. So not only is Amber Heard as Mera back in the movie, at least this cut, they've doubled the time from 10 minutes to 20 plus minutes of Mera in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Wow, what a turnaround from getting some of her to getting nothing of her, and now they're gonna double the amount of screen time she was in the movie. I'm guessing that she's getting all the scenes that she shot back in the movie, and so her character seems to have a more significant role in the movie. Undercover Audience said this, just got a confirmation that the latest Aquaman 2 test screening that was held today still had Amber Heard from start to finish. Probably Warner Brothers is testing the waters with the public now that the trial is over. Screen time approximately around 20 to 25 minutes. Hashtag Aquaman the Lost Kingdom. So this is the part where I felt like, I think maybe they're just testing the audience to see which one they like better, with a little bit of Mera, with a lot of Mera, and then maybe the next test screening will have no Mera? I don't know. Well, but how did this screening do? Did people like it? Did people not like it? What did they like? What did they not like? Well, apparently there were a few claps when the movie ended, but majority of the folks who attended apparently were disappointed by the version that was screened. And on the questionnaire, the average response was, quote-unquote, mediocre. Another scooper by the name of Look Upon a Sea also kind of confirmed that it wasn't well-loved, this version of it. In fact, it almost seems like it was worse from the last version of it. But I think we all want to know specifically what did they like and what did they not like. There's an answer for that too. Liked Jason Momoa, Patrick Wilson, the buddy comedy act Action Set Pieces. Apparently hated Amber Heard, screenplay Amber Heard. Humor was largely campy, and then finally Amber Heard. So if this is true and the test audiences who went into the movie kind of seeing the movie and maybe expected to not have Amber Heard in it was disappointed that Amber Heard was still in the movie. So in that case, according to this, that may be why it got a lower score, because she was present in the movie. Which, if true, it could be an indication that if this movie was ever to come out in theaters at its present form, that it's possible the majority of the audience will not like the movie or maybe not watch the movie if Amber Heard was in it. But Casey Walsh came back and kind of clarified what's going on with these test screenings. Cutting your scenes require more than just an edit. They will need reshoots and time if it's happening. I wouldn't have expected to see a change at this latest test screening, as I mentioned multiple times. So anyway, it's kind of saying like, don't worry, this is just another test screenings out of many test screenings. Yeah, they doubled her presence in this movie by over 10 minutes, and now maybe the next one they'll completely take it out, because it was pretty quickly after the trial to edit it down and to make it all work before this recent test screening. So maybe they needed a little bit more time to rework the movie to make sure that everything connects right, everything is done correctly, it's all seamless, so we won't even miss any of the Mera scenes. Honestly, I'm still not happy the Mera character is being completely written out of the movie. I still think she's pretty important in the movie. And I say it doesn't have to be Amber Heard. Why can't we recast at this point? Maybe the budget is too much to recast. Maybe the budget is too much to reshoot certain things. The cheapest route at this point is to cut that character out of the movie. Maybe the next movie will have her unless they kill her off in this movie. I don't know. But clearly, if the test screening audience reactions are correct and that they're not happy seeing Amber Heard in the movie, especially her screen time doubled, that it could definitely affect the movie when the movie officially comes out in theaters. And like I said, since this movie is coming out next year, they could still switch The Flash and Aquaman The Lost Kingdom, unless something happens to the Flash movie. But if it's still on course, I think maybe there's still a couple months they could, rework the movie a bit, reshoot some things, recast Mera. They won't have the majority of domestic audience not wanting to watch this movie. This could probably change. And by the way, for people who are wondering, well, what happened to this restored Snyderverse? What if Zack Snyder comes back and makes Zack Snyder Justice League 2 and Amber Heard is still Mera in Zack Snyder's Justice League? Well, if it ever happens, a big if, I really think Zack Snyder would also recast Mera and make sure it's not Amber Heard, kind of like how he switched from Chris D'Elia to Tig after Army of the Dead. Well, what do you think about this recent news that Amber Heard's Mera scenes has doubled since the last test screening? And do you think there's still a possibility they could recast her, or do you think they'll actually keep her in the movie? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.